Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. I have a video on tap for you guys that I think you're really going to enjoy. I have footage right here of a world record in Clash Royale. It is the highest level 1 player in the world. He got to Legendary Arena, 3,800 plus trophies, 3812. It's none other than Game Over, largely widely recognized as the world's best level 1 player. Those of you who remember from last month, he actually hit a new world record at 3,550 or so trophies, and you can see he's been doing work ever since. He's actually had over 6,000 wins using this deck. That's incredible. I mean, on his level 1 account, this guy is dedicated to being the best in the world at his craft in Clash Royale. I know that sounds silly to a lot of you guys, but this is a serious competitive community, and it's actually kind of inspired me to give level 1 players some credence and their due, I don't know, the credit that they deserve, I guess. I think that, you know, at first I thought it was kind of a novelty thing, level 1, and then I saw the whole community that they have. It's incredible, really, so they deserve a lot of credit in my mind, and I'm actually going to have another video for you guys on level 1 without legendaries, to help you guys kind of get involved in the level 1 scene, trying to bring some meat, some substance to my level 1 content instead of just having replays against, you know, level 11s or 12s or whatnot. Anyway, in today's video, it's going to be with the, you know, widely considered the best legendary deck in the game right now for level 1s who are serious about pushing with all the legendaries unlocked. And you can see even a poison right now on his left tower. It takes 1/5 of the HP off the entire princess tower. I cannot overstate how little power the princess towers have. They two-shot bats, they two-shot skeletons, they do like no damage, and they're so fragile, right? Like one hog swing right here on the right tower, boom! You know, it's like 2 hog swings, forget it. We're almost at half HP left on that tower. So just to kind of show you, the odds are really heavily stacked against these level 1 players, albeit they do have the legendary deck. So anyway, let's go right into the gameplay here and kind of enjoy this together. These are the matches that led up to Game Over getting to Legendary Arena. So here we go. He's basically going to be relying very, very heavily on Skarmy in this deck and on getting one big monster push. All these replays go through moments where you think that he's going to lose the match, and it just shows you how small, very small, the margin of error is when you're playing a deck like this. It's incredible. So here we go. It's Lumberjack and Ewiz on the right side. He has to use everything at his disposal, really unloading his elixir there to make sure that Hawk does not get another hit on that right tower. And look at this. It's the counterattack. We talked about this. One big push, and there it is. Bandit makes contact on that right tower, and it goes down. Meanwhile, the Inferno Dragon doing some work against that Mega Knight in the left, and now we drop Skarmy. We drop Lumberjack in the pocket. Basically, once you have one tower down with this deck, it is the type of deck where you can drop the Lumberjack and the Skarmy right there inside the pocket and overwhelm your opponent's second tower. So Game Over drops a wow. He knows he's close to getting to Legendary Arena at level 1. Wow, what an incredible achievement by him. Let's go ahead and hop into the next replay here. And again, this one especially. Oh, I do want to take a second and give a shout out to Winsanity TV. He is my YouTube sponsor of the day. Thank you so much, Winsanity TV. I don't think I've ever seen you in the comments, so I really appreciate you sponsoring the channel, man. It means a lot to me. So let's go ahead and move into replay number 2. Now this one, or it might be the third one. Either way, I think there's 2 of these that, like, the ending is just absolutely epic. So make sure you stay tuned, especially the last replay. It's like Elite Barbarians. It's a total spam deck. It's like one of those super annoying decks, and it's almost satisfying is the word to see him beat it. So anyway, we're going to be going against more traditional bait in this matchup against Killer here. So Game Over versus Killer. Who will come on top? We'll have to wait and see. I think you guys probably already know. Anyway, Inferno Dragon kind of can be cycled in this deck in the back if you have nothing else to play, but of course every card is super important, especially the log in this matchup. You want to make sure you're keeping it for the Goblin Barrel because there's no way you can afford a Goblin Barrel hitting your tower. Now, if the opponent was smart here, he might realize that all he has to do is just play defense and use the rocket a couple times on the tower like this one. Sparky put a little bit too far up there by game over, and he's not happy about it. But after that Ice Spirit hits, I mean, really 2 rockets and a couple logs will finish off this match for Killer. All he has to do is play defense. However, he kind of sticks to his game, and that's what you find here. When people run into a level 1 account, oftentimes they just stick to what they're used to, right? They don't want to get out of their comfort zone. So that's exactly what happens here. Instead of just worrying about just playing defense, that's it, and then just rocket cycling here on Killer's part, he plays his normal game, and that's where he gets into trouble. Now you'll notice, guys, we haven't done any damage to the opponent's towers at all up until this point. Not 1 HP off either of those towers, and our tower is down to 577 with a minute left in the game. How the heck can he come back from this? And the opponent has Inferno Tower, which we see right now, I think, excuse me, for the first time in this match. So here it comes. Sparky is not going to go ahead and target the tower. She's going to target the Inferno Tower, and the Skarmy actually does a very good job because we use the log there on offense on that left tower and the Princess. So the Skarmy does a good job as a backup counter, avoiding any damage, denying all damage to that Goblin Barrel. So here it comes. Another little push here for us. Sparky and the E-Wiz are going to do a good job kind of tag teaming, double teaming that Goblin Barrel, and now this is going to be our big push, guys. You can see he is bridge spamming right now in every sense of the word. It's 2 bandits. 1 bandit dies to that rocket. The other bandit makes it to the tower, and she's going to finish off that tower with only 12 seconds left in the match, guys. That was incredible. At this point, we're cycling to log. We're cycling to log. We have log in rotation. 5 seconds left. We're going to do this. He has no time for rocket. Both players are laughing. Wow, he pulled it off. That was a really epic comeback there, especially considering he didn't do any damage to his opponent's towers up until double elixir time. That was crazy. All right, guys, let's watch this one that I told you about. Now, this guy is bad. Get it? He's bad? All right, well, okay, he is bad. He's bad. He's very bad at the top, and then game over is at the bottom. So here comes Bad. Going to start out with a bad play. I'm not saying it's a poor play. I'm just saying that his name is Bad. So he's going to drop a golem at the bridge there. Forgive the awful puns, guys. You know I'm cringy. You know it. I can't do anything about it. It's who I am. All right, so here it comes, a poison placed on the Inferno Dragon and the E-Wiz. Now, even with that kind of atrocious start, or bad start, I should say, by Bad, you know, and I'm not poking fun at him, but, you know, necessarily maybe not the most experienced player in the world, or maybe he can get by with just bridge spamming with this deck in most occasions. It has the Hog Rider, it has the Elite Barbarians in the left, and you'll see that even this deck, played in a very spammy sort of fashion, proves to be a very big challenge. I mean, it's very difficult to stop all this onslaught of hogs and elite barbarians with this deck. So even though we have a really good start to the match, you can see that Bad actually still is in the lead here, technically speaking, as far as damage goes. And Game Over is going to lose his left tower right about now here. A couple hits with the hog and then the bats. Remember, we cannot one-shot bats, so if bats are coming to our tower, we have to use something. We have to use Skarmy or something to get the bats away, because they will take down like half HP off of our tower because we two-shot them. We don't have a lot of HP to begin with, and yeah, just not a good scenario. And look at our King Tower, guys. It's already down to 888 damage. Not looking good here. Not looking good at all. Even though we had a pretty good, you know, as good as you can play beginning to this match. So here we go. It's a golem played like right on top of the King Tower. We're going to go ahead and use everything at our disposal, which is in this case an Inferno Dragon and Lumberjack. I don't know about you guys, but I think that Lumberjack is underrated right now in the game. He swings so fast. He does a really, really good job both on defense and on offense. He absolutely has to be answered. For 4 Elixir, I think he's a pretty solid card. So good Skarmy there, kind of avoiding those bats, but look at that poison. It's granted, it's just 1 poison, but it's going to do so much damage. Meanwhile, speaking of so much damage, we're going to go ahead and take down that left tower. 2 Lumberjacks, we got the Rage there, and then we have the Inferno Dragon and the E-Wiz. Now all we have to do is keep our King Tower alive, but he's not going to make it easy. He's going to spam E-Barbs on us right there, then he's going to attack with the Hog Rider in the right, and guess what? We're going to use Log, we're going to use everything we can, but the Hog still gets off a hit. That means poison will take us down. All of a sudden, we went from looking good to looking really bad again. No pun intended. 400 damage left on our king tower, but look at this. He's not going to be able to stop this push. All the skeletons, the bandit, we take down the 3 crown there, and Bad is down with only 350 HP left on Game Over's tower. Wow. This is pretty intense gameplay. I gotta hand it to Game Over there for setting the world record, the first legendary player at a level 1. Kudos, really good job. Look to have Game Over back on the channel soon, maybe on voice someday. Might need a translator though, we'll have to see. I just want to take this opportunity to give a huge shout out to the entire level 1 fam in Nova. I'll include the links to their Twitter if you're interested in getting involved. Otche does a great job. Also a link to his YouTube channel and a link to a giveaway that I'm doing with a bunch of other YouTubers as the pinned comment on today's video. Last but certainly not least, huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube sponsor. Check out his information as well and thank him for all he does in this community in the description below. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.